Good evening, VC. Crazy Jimmy here with one more submission for content from the Acid Archives Diaries. I'm going to be putting quite a few of these up over time. Dom kind of challenged all of us to get involved, and normally I don't make videos. I watch them, but I don't make a ton of videos. But I'd like to get some content out there and share with you what I have here in my record room. Been collecting for over 40 years. And absolutely love pretty much every genre. So my next submission for the Acid Archives Diaries 2 is this one here, Lazy Smoke, Quarter of Faces on the Onyx label. And let me just show you this here. This is probably, well, I'm not going to say probably, this is the best find I've ever had in my entire life. So 40 years of collecting, I never found something this hard to find, this rare out in the wild. And I found this last year at a garage sale in New Hampshire, of all places. So I shouldn't say of all places. The band was from Massachusetts, and they recorded this in Methuen, Mass, which is right over the border of New Hampshire. So if you're going to find one of, my understanding is there was only 100, maybe 100 plus made or pressed with the full front cover slick. A band member said there was quite a few more that were pressed with just like a blank sleeve, and then even the back slick was also missing on some of them. So you'd have the front with no back, or the back with no front. This is a complete original pressing found out in the wild. I just couldn't believe it. Let me show you the vinyl label. The Onyx label there, pretty cool label. So not too many of these were pressed. Pretty rare album. They remind you of John Lennon and the Beatles. So if you like John Lennon and the Beatles, you will love Lazy Smoke, Quarter of Faces. You'll absolutely love it. And it does have a write-up in the Acid Archives, albeit not a friendly write-up. So I believe the reviewer he doesn't understand all the hoopla behind this album, I guess. So, but I love it. I love the Beatles, I love John Lennon, and I love anything that kind of sounds similar. And this is certainly one of them. But you are looking at an original vinyl press. There's the sleeve. And then once again, the label. But I disagree with the reviewer in the book. I love it. I think it deserves every bit of hype it gets, especially considering the scarcity, how they recorded it, who they were. They weren't this, major label band, and they really put out a quality product. So take a listen, but help me out. I'll be putting some videos out. Please hit subscribe if you like what you're seeing. I'll have a lot more to come. I specialize in psych, indie pop, indie rock, lo-fi rock from the 90s. Got a ton of that show. Got a ton of vintage vinyl. Love Americana. Love, country rock. Love 60s and 70s. I like prog. So I'm pretty much post-punk, punk, love that stuff. So I'll be showing a lot of different independent label stuff, even major label stuff, but a lot of different stuff you haven't really seen in the vinyl community on video. So look forward to that. Appreciate you watching. You guys have a great night.